What's on, guys? Cuz Crypto here with another video. In today's video we can talk about XRP, what's going on with it, how's it going, and how the charts are looking. As you can see at the minute, XRP currently at $2.43 and a market cap of 142 billion. Obviously with XRP at the minute, I mean it's been been chopping and changing for the last week or so. If we go to the charts, as you can see, it's got that resistance level of $2.45. If we can get past that resistance, maybe push under 260 again, and then past 260, getting up to that $3 mark. But at the minute, we're holding quite well at $2.30, 33, 32. Obviously, that's now a support, was resistance for us for quite a bit. But yeah, XRP is looking quite strong, and again the market cap at 142 billion, so it is reasonably high already, but for it to make more moves, it's definitely possible. And obviously with Bitcoin at the minute where it is, I mean Bitcoin is at the $111,400 mark, attempting to break that level of resistance up there at 111,800, and whether it does that, I mean maybe then we can see other coins push through like XRP. So with XRP as well, I mean everyone's saying about it going to $10,000, $100 even this bull cycle, and you're thinking to yourself, right, okay, so if it goes to $100 per XRP, let's get a calculator a minute. So calculator. So the current market cap of XRP is $142 billion. Current price is $2.42. All right. So let's say so let's say if it even get to $100, okay, then you got to divide that by currently 2.42. So that equals. So that would be 41 times what it is right now price wise. Okay, and then if we times that by the current market cap. So 142, so there we go. So that would equal 5.8 trillion. That's a lot. I mean, Bitcoin, guys, I want you all to be just kind of real a minute. And it's just me having a kind of realistic view of where XRP is going. Again, it's going to do really well. It will do well. I can guarantee that. Again, not financial advice, but I guarantee for myself, I put my money into it saying it's going to do quite well. Bitcoin is 2.2 trillion, okay? So if Bitcoin was to get to, I don't know, 150,000 a coin, you're looking at probably then near a 3 trillion market cap Bitcoin. The whole cryptocurrency space is only 3.5, I'd say only, sorry, but it's 3.5 trillion. So if you're thinking XRP, this bull run's going to get to $100 a coin, and it gets to 5.6 trillion in market cap. I get its utilization is amazing for cross-border payments. So if you are, let's say if you live here in the UK and you want to send money back to your family in India, anywhere in Africa, because it's totally different banks. Well, if you just did it with XRP, it's 1, a lot cheaper, 2, a lot quicker, okay? So it's got great utility, do not deny that, but for it to hit those ranges, I mean, let's get a realistic view of it. So let's say, okay, I'll get the calculator back out. So let's say, realistically, let's say if XRP gets to $10, which this bull run, I reckon it could get to $10. So $10 divided by 2.42 equals. So that's a 4x right now. That's fantastic. And if you look 4x times that by the market cap, good, equals. So straight away, that's 586 billion. So it's basically just shot over $500 billion. So over $500 billion, I think that's a realistic goal. Whether XRP, so let's say that's a $10 XRP. Let's times that by 2. So that makes a $20 XRP. 1.17 trillion. So that for me, again, is not out the realms of possibilities. I say you're looking at $10 being very realistic of XRP, $20. So I mean, even $10. Yeah, like I said, it was a 4x from here for a $10 XRP. I mean, let's have a good look on the chart, shall we? Let's go to the weekly. So even from here, so $10. Again, we worked it out, but let's get that $10 in. So where we are right now. And then get the measurement up from here. So let's go from there. So up to $10. Again, so yeah, like I said, it's a 316% increase. So for example, right now, if let's say at some point, I don't know when it will be, because no one can call when XRP is going to hit $5. No one's going to be able to call if XRP goes back down to $2. But the thing is, this bull run, with how much money is going into the crypto market, I mean, if you compare the cryptocurrency space market cap, let's have a look at it. So let's have a good look. Sorry, it's taking a while to load, guys. Do apologise. So market cap, okay. So right. So if we go back to even last bull run, all time. So no, let's go back to 2 bull runs ago. So the all time high, 700 billion in the all time high at the of the market cap in 2017. In 2021, it went to 2.86 trillion. So even after the 2021 bull market, we are up. So again, from 700 billion. So how many times do you have to make that into this? Well, it's 4 times. So 4 times, so going from here to here is 4 times. So then from going, let's say, from here, so 2.86, 4 times. You're looking at nearly, about literally $11 trillion market cap. So that's on the higher side, because obviously with previous market caps, everything didn't have as high a value, so everything ran quite a lot, and it went a lot higher. It ran a lot higher because the amount in the actual cryptocurrency space was not significant in comparison to today. Because there's more money in the market today, for it to pump 4 times again, it will be harder. But I'm seeing possibly a 3 times. So you could look at maybe an $8 to $10 trillion market cap. But in that sense, if you're looking at that, you're looking at then, okay, well, if XRP goes up to, a $1 trillion market cap, you're looking at probably then about like an $18 XRP, which again, if we hit $10 to $12 trillion, that's a possibility. But we got to think of XRP basically realistically being around kind of, let's get that back in. This looks very neat. There we go. All right, but yeah, with XRP, what I'm trying to reiterate is it just to be realistic in what's kind of the expectations, because like the last bull run, again, this is my first bull run, but the last bull run, people would say that Bitcoin was going to 100k. Well, it didn't. It went to 68k. Ethereum was going to go to $10,000. It went to 4,800. So just what I'm doing, again, not financial advice, but what I'm going to do once I see things like XRP pump into breaks its all-time high, I'd be a bit wary. Okay, where's that next level of resistance, or where is it going to hit? Well, again, people can kind of go off the fibs and stuff like that, but also you've got to look at the fact that it could pump so high, and then you're thinking it's going to go to, people telling you it's going to go to $100. You're going to wait for it. Well, I'm not saying everyone will, but people will wait for that, and it just won't come. And then you'll ride it, you'll ride it up and all the way back down. And you're like, oh great, well, I on paper at one point was really wealthy, and then you didn't take any profit at all. Like even if you take 20%, 40%. What I'll be doing is, I feel XRP, because the way it is at the minute, the amount of the wind it's got behind its sails at the minute, it's gone a bit, it's trading a bit sideways. But with, for example, what we've got here, we've got, the first volatility shares ETF going forward, futures ETF, that's getting put forward for today. That's brilliant news. And XRP itself, I mean, it's got, what is it? They had a meeting with the UAE kind of ambassadors and stuff like that. So global finance industry leaders in Dubai. Again, brilliant to see there. They've got contracts all over the shop. They have utilization already where it's been classed as actually, it works. So it has a lot going for it. So in this bull run, it is going to do well. But like I said, guys, if it gets to that, 7 to, I'll probably take a little bit to start with at $5 because it's never been there before. I'll probably take 15-20%. Then, like I say in my previous videos, let's compare it. All right. So when XRP is up here, where like on Google search terms, right, over the last 12 months, obviously Bitcoin started to take off a little bit. Well, look, the funny thing is that's Bitcoin in the red. So Bitcoin's in the red, XRP's in the blue. Bitcoin first was at its all-time high in searches. XRP was at 31. But again, it started to pick up steam kind of afterwards, didn't it? Like all altcoins do. So Bitcoin tends to push forward first. Then altcoins go, okay, we'll follow you, but it will take us a couple of weeks to get that liquidity and follow. But it's not even just that. Because the liquidity went up and obviously the price of XRP went up, the search history went up. And look, you're looking at between the December 1st and December 7th. Well, if we go to XRP's chart, December 1st to December 7th, let's have a good look. So let's go back. So December 1st, December 7th, again, we did have higher highs up here, but again, the inauguration kind of came around and then most coins came back down. But again, around here, I mean, look at that. I mean, even if you took some profit there, 20%, let's say, you said you had up here, got to here, and you had £10,000 in your account, and then you thought, I'm going to take 10%, so I'm going to take £2,000 out. And then it comes back down. Not saying you're going to buy in perfectly, but it's gone down 30%. So instead of that 10,000 going down to 7,000, that 8,000 then goes down to about 5,500. And then if you want to chuck your money back in, that that £2,000, then you're back up a bit. But again, because of the bull market circumstances, there are going to be pullbacks, but it's going to be hard to read. Pullback, shoot up. Pullback. Okay, is this a fake out for the bull market, and then all of a sudden we go back down into a bear market? It's hard to read, but what I'll be doing is taking 20% there, and then also looking at the Coinbase kind of app as well when that's up. With Coinbase, in the finance apps, if it's top 5 or top 3, I'll take a little bit more, and if here it's about in the top 20 of all apps, I'll take a bit out of my XRP holdings. Again, I do love XRP. I hold it. I have realistic expectations for it. If it does a 4x from here, because it's already done. I mean, even to where we are right now. Okay, so if we go back and the 50-cent range, okay, in the club, so in 50-cent range, and to where we are right now. Okay, guys, we're still up about 370%. Okay, so that's a 4.7x from where we are right now. So if we do another 4x from there, and you were buying in, I was buying in down here. If you're buying in down here, okay, great, it's gone up. I've held my spot bags. I've held all of them. I haven't sold any of my XRP. I've been buying as I can. Luckily, went on holiday here, couldn't afford to buy any XRP. Started buying again around the 270 mark, 260 mark. And I bought right back down here, even at the 160 mark. Bought down when the tariffs got put out, and everyone went absolutely manic and said crypto was that. But no, XRP, I think is a great project to hold. And in the future, 10 years from now, when I eventually have my bull run holdings put back to fiat currency, it's back into pounds, I'll still probably hold about 20 to maybe 30% of my XRP at the end, to what I feel would be the end of the bull run. Again, no one's got a crystal ball. How are you meant to know when the exact top is? Guys, I mean, what I'm doing is not financial advice, but I am going to sell at certain points. And like I said, I'll sell when it probably gets to about $5, or when I see there's a bit of resistance, and then like I'll sell 20%, and then I'll see the Coinbase app XRP being searched in Google a lot. Like again, if I sold here, I would, and then it went down to here, and I thought, it's looking about flat there, I'll buy back in. But even if I sold, let's say 5,000 out of my 10,000, my £5,000 would have dropped 30%, so it would have dropped 1,500 rather than £5,000. It's one of those things. If you want to buy back in, up to you. But because it's bull market conditions now, where things can start to really pick up steam, and we have those pullbacks again. Whether you buy in or not, that's up to you. But for me, I'm going to go 20% when it gets to about $5. Another 20% when XRP is at like 90 to 100% of its being search terms at its all-time high, and also the Coinbase app if it's at an all-time high as well. That's when I'll probably start coming out the market. And if even my mum mentions about Bitcoin because she has no idea what it is, I'm getting out. So guys, hope that helps. Hope that's insightful. Again, just have a realistic view of what could happen. These people looking for views on what XRP could do, they're just trying to get views. XRP it's got such a community behind it. But you also have those absolute memes, I call them, that are saying it's going to get to $10,000 at some point in, I don't know, if the money system changes to, XRP being one of the forefronts of it, which it does look like it could go that way, because obviously stable coins coming out, they need to work on a blockchain. XRP is a fantastic blockchain, but for $10,000 XRP, gosh, I mean, we could be 50 years away from that. We could be, I don't know. No one knows. But all I'm going to say is just be realistic and views for this bull run. We are going to go to a bear market, I feel, because bear markets do happen, because you need that correction. And in the bear market, I'll start picking up again. So that's for me today, guys. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Keep fit, keep healthy, and look after your cryptocurrency. Have a good one.